How did you decide to be a pharmacist?
Well, I went to school for the science field, and I really love science. I wasn't sure if I wanted to teach or if I wanted to go into the medical field. But as I was going through school, I ended up having to be at the doctor's office and at the hospital and at the pharmacy because my kids were always sick. And then I realized through that, with my experience with the pharmacist that I had interacted with, that that's what I wanted to do.
What did it take for you to become a pharmacist?
A lot of school, a ton of school. I wasn't committed to that avenue in the beginning, so I ended up kind of taking the long route. Generally, you can do it if you go straight through in 6 years, but with my approach, it took me 10, but it still got it done.
What does being a pharmacist entail?
Well, it depends on what type of pharmacist you are. I currently work in the retail field. So basically what I do is I get the prescriptions from physicians and providers. I make sure that they're accurate, and I make sure that they're filled properly and are appropriate for each patient, depending on a variety of different things, such as allergies, confirming there's no allergies present.
How does being a pharmacist make you feel?
It makes me feel like I truly am making an impact in people's lives. They trust me with their health care, they trust me with their medications, they trust my opinion as well as my physicians. So overall, I just feel like I am an integral part of their well-being and overall health.
The beginning of this interview is asking, why does she want to become a pharmacist? The middle of this interview is me asking what it took for her to become a pharmacist. The middle of this interview is about me asking how she feels about becoming a pharmacist. Sometimes you have to kill the puppies. Basically means that sometimes you have to cut the footage that is not as essential to your interview as other footage is. You have to remember that it's their story. It's not about you. It's about them. You have to let them talk about their side of the story. Say your name and spell it.
Angaline Wustig, Angalinewustig.